Hi everyone, welcome back to our second devlog. I'm Goldfish, lead game designer of Gago Studios. I'm here to guide you through the update of our upcoming game, Warrior Tank. If you have watched our last episode, you can see that there's no sound at all. Well, it's because the game itself hasn't had any sound effect or background music. And this may make our devlog quite boring and hard to follow. And so, starting from now on, we will try to add more music and comment in the videos so you can have a better understanding of what we are working on. But first, let's catch up with what we have made. In the previous devlog, we showcased some of our design and behavior of our enemies and boss. However, at the moment, these enemies are still using the assets from the previous game. So this is why we are having our artists work on the new assets for the game. In this episode, however, we will focus on the user interface. Starting from the main menu, when we start building the wireframe, we first try with this layout. It has a small button and using the player tank as the main element. However, this layout may make some elements being hard to be found, and this is not the optimal way to navigate around the menu. And so, we changed our design and used bigger elements. With the diagram button, we now bring all the important elements to the front. The players can easily navigate between the options. Also, this design offers more room to expand our content in the future. And to bring the theme of the game to the main menu, our team is also hand-drawing the background to create the atmosphere as if the player is getting ready for the next mission in the garage. Next up is customization. When deciding how players will unlock their tank, we first let players purchase and unlock it from the screen, using the money they earn from playing. However, we wanted to try something new. And so, our team designed a card system. Players will now need to collect a number of cards to unlock a tank. With this design, we want our player to feel more like a collector than an investor. These cards can be collected through mission or loot box. We don't know yet if this design will work, so if you like the design, please let us know in the comment. And with the design customization interface, we have a list of tanks that player can choose from. You can see the one you have already unlocked or the one you haven't with the number of cards you have collected. This will help player keep track of how many cards they have and what to work the desired tank. There will also be stats so you can do a comparison between the two tanks. And we also include some other content for players and it will unlock as they progress with the game. But for now, we are happy with this interface. In the upgrade menu, we are currently trying to keep a simple interface with 4 upgrade options: cannon, which will affect your fire rate and damage; turret will affect your turning speed and armor; body will mainly affect your armor; and the wheel will affect your speed. These 4 options will simplify the operating path, and also because they are responsible for the stats they are affecting. There are a few more screens that we want to show you in this devlog. However, these are still in the very early stage of designing, and there's a high chance they will be replaced in the future, and so we will keep them for the future update. That's it for this episode. Please subscribe and follow our channel to get the latest news. Goodbye.